Well, here we are again later on the day. As promised, I said I'd do another video on the inside of the vehicle. Just another quick one, just to show you all the little tricks that I've learned along the way, just to make things easier as you travel around in a vehicle. So I'll start at the driver's side door. There is not a nook and cranny or a space or a holder or anything. I don't have things stored. Every door all around the vehicle. Starting here, I've already talked about the urine bags. They're essential. I've kept some of those in the door there for ready access. Got my hiking buddy, first aid kit, of course that's essential for obvious reasons. Just got other little odds and bobs, you know, some condiments, chili sauces, a hot sauce, you know. Unknowns to me, I thought America was big on hot and spice. Turns out they're not. You know, I actually can't find anything that I'd consider really that hot here. I've tried a lot of these Mexican sort of hot sauces. This one here is a new one, Mexico Lindo, Habanero, Rojo, extra hot. It's not extra. Multivitamins, that there. A Gerber multi-tool. Definitely get one of these. These are handy to use it for everything. Hand sanitizer, obvious reasons. I've just got knives, forks, pretty much there's a heap of just disposable ones, and chopsticks that I steal from the Whole Foods when I go in there. Comb, got to make myself look pretty, and a screwdriver, one of those multi ones, another Amazon purchase. We use that for lots of different things, even though that it is on that. That's just a little bit easier. Now as we move into the vehicle, actually I'll swap the camera around here. That might make it a little bit easier. So here, there's no big gap here, so that was the first thing that got stolen when the vehicle got broken into. I've chosen not to replace it. One, I don't need it, and two, I figured the more I make the car look like shit, it's probably less likely to get broken into. But phone holder, you know, one of these magnetic ones, oh yeah, I would consider them essential. Another Amazon purchase along with the charger, so that's obviously pretty needed. You can see up there, protein powder. Yes, it is vegan protein powder and some pre-workout. That's actually a strategic move. I always leave those up there when I park up overnight or leave the car somewhere, because it does look like and give the impression that I am in the gym and not away for an extended period. And also, you know, stick a heap of Planet Fitness stickers around the vehicle as well, just for that added bit of authenticity. Obviously, I make my thermos that I make. When I boil the water each morning, I make my cuppa, so I've got that lasts me throughout the day. In this one, if I cook up some tofu today, I've got some chocolate porridge in there. Little tray there, put a little odds and bobs in there. I was feeling a little bit sick the other day, so bought some limes. Down there, toilet paper, that's just for general cleaning. You can see some rags. That's because the climate control on this thing doesn't work. I could bore you for hours on that, but essentially I've plugged up all the vents on this side with rags and that, because it just keeps blowing out cold air, and then I hot wired the temperature valve into a little switch here, so if I want it hot, I go hot. If I want it cold, I go cold. That's because the climate control just doesn't work like it should. Again, piece of shit. Over here, it was washing day yesterday, so my washing basket, that's why that's still sitting there. My gym bag. This vehicle has actually got a lot of storage, which I suppose is good. So in that last video, I showed you about the dump pack there. Baby wipes, highly recommend these. So with having these, it negates the need of having to have water and soap to wash your hands. That's very handy, so you buy those in bulk packs. What else have I got in here? Oh, there's that Ryobi inverter, so I can run off 18 volt, I can run it off the car power, That's really good for charging phones, charging the starter pack, and more importantly charging my laptop and iPad. Heap of other shit in there. Oh, another hot sauce. That one's actually not too bad, the Scorpion. That would probably be the first one I've had that I would say would pull me up as being too hot, and it comes with a six fire rating, being extremely hot they reckon, and yeah, it is hot. Right, in the back I've already showed you in there, so we'll go over to the passenger door now. Before doing so, I'll do this one. So I showed you underneath there. This one, obviously, yeah, that's handy for wherever you go. There might be a lot of mozzies around. Got some other items there: beard trimmer, water, some disinfectant spray. Yeah, super glue. Funny enough, that's very handy. Good for medical, good for fixing things. It's cheap. Always have lots of that handy. That's a diesel treatment, not diesel, petrol treatment I got for the car, injector cleaner. Under there is a lot more under there. Probably the, actually I'll go back and show you that. That's probably one of them. So in terms of security, if the vehicle gets broken into, which is easy, I've got another two things. I've got one security space there, and that's things I just put, you know, things I need easy access to, like my wallet or the phone if I want to lock them up. Little sentry safe there that's chained or cabled to the vehicle itself and locked. I've then got a big, very big, or you know, sturdy, fireproof one in the back of the truck for other things. Up there, it's another tool. It's a compressor slash jump pack. I bought that one first, but it's nowhere near as good as the other one. Seat back. Now we'll go over to the other side. Close you up. Glove box, I've got, you know, important sort of paperwork in there and registration. Here, more water bottles, glasses, tyre repair. So if I'm out somewhere and I needed an emergency tyre repair, that green slime stuff is actually really good, and I recommend that. I bought that thinking I'd make the car look nice for some reason, but I've never used it. Number plates, yeah, I collect number plates for back in Australia, so every time I renew mine I keep one, or if I find one on the road I keep it as well. Now into the back, should have unlocked that. Can't even remember, I don't usually come into this side of the vehicle. It's a bit fall out. Oh, there you go. Oh, cable ties, very essential. Use lots of those. Yeah, that's what that is. But so I did buy a chemical toilet, and then I found I didn't end up really using it. So yeah, I should just throw that out. Hotel slippers, extra power cables for fridges and whatnot there. And yeah, I always keep all my old multivitamin bottles. They're good for storage. JB World. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, that's an epoxy glue. You can fix lots of shit with that. More storage under there, all sorts of things. Bought one of these. That was from Walmart, Black & Decker. Probably a bit superfluous, but I do find it handy to clean out the bed and whatnot. Yeah, that's that. So there you have it, just a quick walk around the vehicle. I've got it set up. Till the next one, bye.